Hello. Today I'd like to tell you a little bit more about another home protection weapon that I have chosen to protect my family. But again, first I want to tell you a little bit about the case that I purchased to store this pistol. It's actually a Bagmaster case, and let's go ahead and open it up. And it just simply has a zipper on it, nothing special. And it has a little bit of it's kind of like an artificial lamb's wool, but it feels really nice. And the pistol, or revolver, that I've chosen is actually a Rossi R971 357 Magnum with a 4-inch barrel. Now this Rossi is definitely a nice home defense weapon. One of the things that really impressed me about it, just right from the factory, was the grip. It's a nice rubber grip. It's a little tacky, and it just fits in my hand just perfectly. I'm right-handed. I'm holding it in my left hand just for demonstration purposes. But with the way it's set up, with the little thumb groove right there and everything, it's just perfect for my hand. And for my wife also, the frame's not so large that she couldn't also use this. Now, one of the reasons I chose a 357 Magnum is just because of the power that it offers. Much more powerful than the 38. Even though when I go to the range, I do shoot 38 caliber through it. Because it's 357, you can shoot both 38 and 357 through it. I chose the 357 again just because of the power, and I talked to several people, and they said, really, if you're looking for a good home defense weapon in a 357, you definitely want a 4-inch barrel. The 2-inch barrel, it's a little light, so there's a lot of recoil to it, and a 6-inch barrel is a little long. It's almost more for target shooting, but the 4-inch barrel really is probably the perfect choice for a home defense weapon. Not as much recoil, you still have the accuracy, but it's not too large to maneuver. Now this Rossi is actually it's a 6-shot revolver, and it definitely has a good action to it. It's a machined very well. Now, some people think that Rossi is a B or C rated pistol compared to Colt or Smith & Wesson. And I'll tell you the truth, if you're not going to shoot 5,000 rounds through your pistol, and if you're just going to use it for home defense, one of these Rossis are just fantastic. They're built well. They're actually brought in the country through a company called Brostech, and they're actually built by a company called Taurus, which also makes another good weapon. The revolver is, of course, it's blued. They do not make the Rossi 4-inch barrel in a chrome or nickel plating, but they do have the 2-inch or the 6-inch in those kind of platings. But the weapon, like I said, it's just an outstanding weapon. As far as fitting in your hand, controllability, it's very, very accurate at the range. And again, in my house, I'm probably shooting 20 to 25 feet, and this right here should be plenty. Now, another thing that I had talked about before was my choice of ammunition. And what I chose for this is actually the Federal Premium, and they're actually called, let's see if we can see it here, they're called Hydra Shok. Now, these Hydra Shok are Federal's top-of-the-line ammunition for 357 Magnum personal defense. What they brag about a lot is the way they mushroom. And you can kind of see here on the box a little bit, there's like a little post in the middle of the hollow point which keeps it from clogging, and it also goes ahead and makes sure that you get a maximum mushroom. And for personal defense, that's exactly what you're looking for. And also it has very good consistency. When you hit something, the mushroom comes out perfect. It was demonstrated to me by shooting into a couple phone books, and every single time this bullet, the mushroom, was perfect. You can kind of see that little post in the center there, and then the case on the bullet is it's not a copper case. I'm not sure the material it's made of, but it doesn't oxidize or anything, so it kind of stays pretty clean. Again, this Rossi 357 Magnum, I think it's a perfect choice for home defense. It has the power. You're not going to have to go ahead and shoot somebody 2 or 3 times. It definitely has the power, the knockdown power, but it's not so aggressive like a 44 Magnum where it's blowing your hand off. So again, the Rossi 357 Magnum, great choice for home defense. Again, it's a 6-shot revolver, 4-inch barrel, great grips that come along with it from the factory. You can pick these up for right about $299 if you really look hard. Sometimes they're $325, but for this particular one here, I actually purchased it from a pawn shop, and I gave $200 for it. And I checked the serial number with Rossi, and I bought it, and the gun was only 5 months old. So whoever bought it went ahead and pawned it, and then I picked it up. So it was practically brand new when I got it. It shoots fantastic. So, well, good luck if you're looking for a revolver for home defense. I'd highly recommend this one as far as the quality and especially the price. You can get them for about half the price as a Smith & Wesson or a Colt. And like I said, unless you're going to be shooting 5,000 rounds through it, this right here will definitely do the job for home defense. Have a good day. Goodbye.